Alright, so maybe you've left your self-propelled push mower out in the rain a little bit too long, and when you go to use it, it's really hard to push and pull back and forth. The wheels are making these horrible screeching and squeaking sounds when you turn them. Well, this is a very easy fix that I'm going to show you how to do over the next few minutes. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Alright, so today we happen to be working on an older Troy-Bilt that I picked up. But these principles will work on many other different kinds of mowers. It's just the mechanism may be different, but the same thing happens to them. All right, let's get this wheel off. Now this one isn't as extreme to get the wheel off. Just kind of have to work it back and forth and be patient with it. All right, so here's one of our main problems right here. This is supposed to rotate freely in one direction and lock in the other one. And it kind of does rotate in one direction, but as you can see, leaving it out in the weather hasn't done this thing any good. So if you have a snap ring pliers, go ahead and use those and get this snap ring off of here. Being careful not to let that fly away, or it'll be in the next county. And just go ahead and work that loose right there. Careful not to lose this little pin right here. All right, so I've gone ahead and removed the dust cover that was on here so I could clean out behind it. Now what you want to do is you want to clean this rust and any kind of lubrication that is broken down and became kind of sticky or goopy. I usually take a steel wool and spray it with some brake clean. You can use carburetor cleaner, anything like that will work fine. There we go, good as new. I'm going to do the same thing to this one right here. And that's all I'm going to do with that. Now we do want to clean out the inside of the wheel and the inside of that gear as well. Alright, so kind of the same thing here. Just take some brake clean and soak down a piece of steel wool real good. Spin it around in there and then take a screwdriver or something small enough to go through there and just drive that piece of steel wool through several times. Do the same thing with the small gear, and that'll clean that right up like new. I went ahead and cleaned up that pin as well. Make sure that slides back and forth real nice. Now I do like to put just a little bit of grease on these things. Some people say, well, that collects dirt. Well, maybe it does, but that's the way I like to do it regardless. Not a lot. Just a small little coat is all it needs. I use marine grease on that, in case you're interested. Now I did go ahead and grease inside of here where that pin slides back and forth, so that'll work real nice. Oh yeah, see that? That's how it's supposed to work. Got the snap ring back on. Now when you put these wheels back on, take a look at the inside of this gear right here. These do strip out. Here's one right here that I worked on a while back, and that whole thing was eat out. So if your self-propel's not working, take a look at that. It could just be that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's how it's supposed to work. Get the nut back on, tighten it up, and we'll do the other side off camera, and we'll be back for a little test. Looks like it's all working like a champ. Hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching.